From the heart of Texas, where the winds blow free, Matt and Irlanne bringing truth and clarity. Faith in world events, we're diving deep in the Lone Star State where beliefs run steep. Welcome to the podcast where faith meets the news, where Texas tales and global views infuse. Join us on this journey, hand in hand, as we seek the truth across this land. Stories unfold from cities to the plains, challenges faced and victories gained, with courage in our hearts and minds unswayed. Together we explore in every shade.
What
in a world of chaos, we find our way through the lens of faith. Come what may, tune in now. Let your spirit unfurl as Matt and Irlanne take you around the world. Welcome to the podcast where faith meets the news, where Texas tales and global views infuse. Join us on this journey, hand in hand, as we seek the truth across this land. From Texas to the world, our voices rise. Matt and Irlanne under Texas skies. Faith, truth, and events unfold. In every episode, our stories told. From the heart of Texas, where the winds blow free, Matt and Irlanne under Texas skies. Faith, truth, and events unfold. In every episode, our stories told.
Well, hello there. We are back, and we are here.
We are here. Where's here?
Here in the PTL AutoWorks studio.
Yay!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. And I'm Irlene Pollard.
I'm Matt Pollard.
And this is the Automotive Truth, y'all. Welcome back. Listen, right now I want to stop and ask you to subscribe, and thank you for all those that have been subscribing. So many have been subscribing, honey. Like the numbers are going up, and I'm just grateful.
So good.
Giving God the glory every time. It just makes me feel so good. It just gives us a more opportunity to get into the algorithm and reach more people for the sake of us giving the truth. Giving the truth, whether it be automotive, whether it be Christ, because that's the number one. Whatever it is, our products, our shop, our consulting, our MINNECT, whatever it is, we just want to get out there and get in the ear of folks that may need our help on today.
MINNECT.
Yeah, MINNECT us. Connect with us on MINNECT. You have to download the app, and you can ask us
anything.
Yeah, anything
you want.
Any advice, anything that you may have questions on. If we don't know, we will find out.
That's right.
Okay. Well, Matt Pollard, how was your week? It's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. It's long. I stayed up late and watched the what's it called? The State of the Union?
Oh, no, it was the speech to the speech of the Congress. It wasn't the State of the Union.
Oh no,
that's in the first year after the first year of.
But I stayed up late and watched that. That was kind of interesting.
Oh my goodness, so many things happen, and
so many things happen,
and so many things are still even branching out of this one event. These news media outlets are just making money and content and money off of all these things because Trumpito's giving them stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
And then that branches out into something else. And anyways, we're gonna get into that when we go into our Got Guns, Meat and Potatoes. Right?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So I got a good old rant.
Oh.
Good old rant. Are you ready for this?
I'm always ready. Is the people ready?
Y'all ready? Rants. Let's go with the rant in the house. It's a rant. We do rants, but it's a rant.
It's a rant.
So this a rant that I have.
I rant.
It is about entitled customers. Now this one's a little crazy. It's a little more over the top entitlement, but you'll see. But we have great customers here at PTL AutoWorks. We don't have that issue. At least, not yet. I hate to say it, but
Well, I can throw them out here.
The bigger, and the more likely that could become. But anyways, I digress. So let me show you this. A lot of times at the dealership, especially depending on which manufacturer, if you know what I mean, working for, you have different types of personalities and different types of people. And so especially when you're dealing with I want to say some of the Highline, not all of the Highline, some of the Highline dealerships can have, and depending on the demographic too, the area of where where the dealership is. But I remember getting, even at Mercedes, some people were just like, and you know, as your service advisor, customer service rep, whatever you want to call it, that the customers is right thing. It kind of has to be at a dealership, because you know what, you're not the owner there. You have people.
Well, a lot of people's pay is based off of customer satisfaction index.
Yeah, 100%. That's true, man. That's very true. Okay, let's get into this. And you tell, oh my goodness, wait until you see this. This is so nutty. But this is the world that we're living in.
Larry, will you bring me the tape measure from the other room?
So
no, I'm not. No. You can get your dispatch.
Okay. Listen.
Dispatch.
Okay, wait a minute.
Larry, bring me my phone because I need Lowe's on the phone right now.
So really quickly, this lady, she just purchased a refrigerator.
You purchased it?
She purchased a refrigerator. I'm guessing it's from Lowe's, because that's what she said. And she's telling somebody, Larry, whoever this Larry is, to get the phone. And she's talking to the delivery guy that way. She's telling him, no, you stay, but watch the rest.
All right, okay. All right, look, I'm just trying to give you an understanding.
No, you don't. Sweetie, I have a doctorate degree. There's nothing for you to understand. Yes, I do.
So we're going to go ahead and...
No, get away from my door. Sit down.
Sit down.
No.
Can you get your wife?
Can you get your wife? That's the best part.
Wait. Let me let her play before I say something.
That's not my husband.
Can you...
No.
That's not her husband.
No.
We got another door. She is crazy.
You touch one goddamn thing and...
Go ahead and load this thing back up, bro. We gone.
Look.
We gone.
Look, she's sitting at
Man,
the truck.
please get out of our truck, please. You see
now you can call the police.
Oh, they don't pay enough.
What? Wait.
Sure.
Do you see? What does it say? It says, look back and notice the customer running towards her house with my backpack on her back. I immediately chased her down and grabbed her by my bag. This lady she's got a doctorate, so she's entitled to act this way. No, not really. This is insane. This is not even entitlement. This is just entitlement. Lunacy.
That's a Karen.
Lunacy.
That's
and
Karen.
Entitlement. This is insane. She said to him, "Sit down."
Yeah.
At the beginning,
Who the heck are you to tell?
Down. She goes, "I have a doctorate, sweetie."
I don't care. You're not Dr. Phil. I'm not sitting down and talking to you.
What is happening here? But there's more.
She attacking him. She got his backpack on. Why are you bleeding out the mouth?
My hands are in the air.
Hit me in my face, and I'm pressing charges against you.
Ash,
you deserved it.
Shut up, Larry.
Poor Larry.
Yo,
Larry,
now that's assault.
Larry has to be the most miserable man. And I don't know if it's her boyfriend, and it's obviously not her husband, because she said it's not her husband. But whoever this Larry is, we need to pray for Larry, because this lady is insane. Like, this is crazy. Like, are we bringing it? We're taking it to level 10, because you got, and these guys aren't even responsible of why you got the wrong refrigerator or whatever the case was.
Yeah,
it wasn't even their fault. Okay, let's continue. She's kicking him in the face.
No, it ain't her husband.
It ain't her husband.
What's in the bag?
I'm good. She's crazy as hell. All I told her
she's crazy as hell.
I didn't punch her. We recorded the entire time.
Yeah, he wasn't
So
playing.
those poor guys get paid by the delivery.
Yeah, and he goes, man, I don't get paid for this. This is crazy. Like, the lady's sitting on the, Now, this is a little over the top and the entitlement. I just wanted to.
I would have ripped her out of the truck. He's a better man than me. You are a better man than me.
Oh my Lord, what is happening in this world? It's a refrigerator, man. Like, calm down. Like, I guess it could be a little stressful. You don't know if your refrigerator broke. You don't know she might have just made. She might have just made groceries. Maybe she just bought,
you're
some filet
an
mignon.
idiot if you bought groceries without a refrigerator.
What I'm saying, like, maybe her refrigerator. I guess that's not a good. It's not a good scenario.
Larry sucks if he let her buy grocery without a refrigerator.
Poor Larry. I feel terrible for that guy, whoever he is. It may be just a friend, but that lady is insane. And y'all, these are the people that we will encounter every now and then in this life that we're living in these last and evil days. As I continue to remind you, people have lost it, and they have no respect for the person on the other end. They
just don't have respect for man, for fellow human being.
I cannot believe how.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
I don't know what I would have done in that situation, to tell you the truth. I don't know. I probably would have just said, you know what, let's go. Get in the truck. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave. Let's flee. Okay, well, that's not really a rant, but I thought, we have fun looking at that.
Yeah.
But she was ranting. I guess that counts. She was ranting.
Yeah, she definitely had the rant. That's awesome.
Oh, man. All right. Moving right
I can't
along.
get comfortable today.
What's that?
You can't get comfortable today. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's.
I got a rant.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Well, talk to us.
So, if you're gonna support Ukraine over America, or you're gonna support Palestine over America, then leave the country and go to those countries that you want to support.
Okay, so we're not waiting for GG Maps. We're going right in.
It's just, you know what? I'm just sick of it. Right? These people wearing pink clothes at the thing to represent feminism, but yet you're voting for little boys to become girls to annihilate a woman in women's sports.
Yeah.
And you can't stand up and clap for anything that the Republican Party does unless it's Ukraine or boys beating up girls in women's sports.
Nowhere else in the world are you going to be able to walk down the street with your significant other who is of the same gender and kiss and hold hands and you know what I mean? Nowhere in the world you're going to be able to do that.
You're not going to do it in Russia. You're not going to do it in Palestine. You're not going to do it. Well, you probably do it in Germany.
Nowhere in the world where you're going to live freedoms like you do in this. If you hate America so much, I mean, well, you know what? Maybe people don't hate America, but you know what? You're showing that you do by representing what is not for America.
Yeah, they're sitting there in yellow and blue clothes.
Because it should be America first. It should be America first, y'all. Let's get, how many things are going on in this world right now in your same neighborhood, in your same town. If you live, in certain cities, what's going on? Like, you see what's going on. Why can't we take care of that first? And now, not only that, but you're talking about Ukraine, going down that vein of Ukraine. They've gotten much money to do what it is that they have to do. They are not going to beat Russia. It's just it's just not. Well, we're just funding a war that it's never going to stop, and with a leader that doesn't care about his people.
No, all he cares about his own pocket.
Thousands and thousands of young people are dying. They're grabbing them out from the streets. Like,
we talked about that last episode.
How are you for that? How are you for that?
Yep.
How are you for that?
That's probably the last hope they have of washing money to have an income after Doge abolishes what they're embezzling.
Yeah. Okay, let's get off that subject because we're going to talk about it a little bit.
That was a polite way to say
shut up.
Shut up.
Okay.
Cállate.
All right, man. Let's get into this automotive news.
Is that a public service announcement?
There is a couple of public service announcements that I want to put out there that has to do with automotive, that has to do with your well-being and stuff that is happening on the world. That you know,
we got our raw milk.
Oh, if you didn't,
we tried a new place.
Yeah.
Last week's was
yeah.
This place is no joke.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's really good.
If you're in the Austin area, it's in Elgin.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I mean, if you all follow us on Facebook and Instagram, I did a video of it's called Coyote Creek. Coyote Creek?
Yeah,
Coyote Creek.
The milk
Farm.
comes from Jersey, though.
Yeah, it's another.
Jersey's the lady's name, not New Jersey.
Jersey Land, I think it's called Jersey Land. I think it was.
Something like
but
Jersey
anyways,
Farms.
She delivers the milk to that farm. They have eggs there, fresh eggs.
Hang on,
feed.
let's talk about eggs for a second.
Okay.
I don't think eggs are that expensive.
No.
We get organic farm pasture raised eggs for $5.99. That's not a lot of money.
Well, I guess the other ones used to be much cheaper. They're like $2 or something like that.
What are they now? $4?
I don't know because I don't know.
That's not a lot of money.
I only buy the cage free and the range free,
and we pay $5.99.
Well, actually, we pay $8 for.
We can get 2.5 quarts for $15.
Now with this new farm that we found, yes, we get 2.5.
But still,
dozens, 2.5 dozen.
If 5 years ago eggs were $2.99 and now they're $4.99, that's not a lot of inflation on eggs.
I don't know. Well, people seem to think of that, but we always pay more for eggs because obviously. But
I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, let's get into these PSAs. But yeah, check out Coyote Green. Go to they have a website. They have a Facebook page, an Instagram page. It's Coyote Green organic feed. Organic feed, that's what it's called, because they also do most of their business is feed for farms, which is honey, we got to read it later. I'm gonna show you the video. It's so spectacular as far as how they grow their stuff and how organic it is and how it affects everything that eats that. And so they like their chickens and all the farmers that come and purchase from there.
That's why you eat grass fed.
Yeah, they give them good
feed.
Grain. Yeah, good grain, organic grain, and that so there trickles down to the hens and trickles down to the cattle and all that. Anyway, let's keep going here to this automotive news and this PSA. Okay, first thing I want to show you is this, and even one of our brothers at church, he did this kind of a presentation type thing one time during Sunday school about fueling up gas and being safe and stuff like that. And Marquez, shout out to Marquez, brother Marquez.
Yeah, if she needs gas, I'll follow her to the gas station.
Yeah, Matt doesn't really like me to go to the gas station. And then I got to remember that also these gas stations are, a lot of them are far from where there's somebody can walk by. There's people drive to every gas station. It's not like back home where there's gas stations in neighborhoods and stuff like that. Gas stations are in like highway passings or whatever. Anyway, all right. So here's this here. I need you to look at and pay attention. Don't worry, I made the music. So this lady here.
That's I would say that's a awkward situation. Just a truck pulling in like that.
Yeah. So she's pumping the gas and he's opening up the doors. And this is from a camera on a gas station. And he's just grabbing her stuff. And I don't understand how she doesn't notice that, but he just grabbed her stuff from the front and the back. And boom, he's gone.
What? That's an HR case. Grabbing her stuff from the front and the back?
Matt Pollard. Oh, goodness. Let me play it one more time. Lord help me today. Yeah, like he's so close. I don't even see.
How do you not feel the car move?
Or the door. He did shut it.
He barely shut it.
Yeah,
That's what you get for driving a Honda. The door's closed too nice.
Oh, he dropped something.
I saw that. They're in an Acura.
Yeah, pay attention when you're pumping gas. I would say grab your pocketbook and put it on the front seat.
Lock the car.
well, okay. Yeah, you guess lock the car. I guess that's a good point. But I either grab my book bag, put it out. I always have my book bag. I either grab my book bag when Matt doesn't fill up the truck for me, or put it. I leave the pump pumping, and I put my bag right on the driver's seat while the door is open, and I'm just looking around. But anyways, just beware. I'm telling you, we're living in these times where people don't care. People are just they're stealing. Like growing up, my aunts and my mother and them used to say they're stealing even the nails off the cross is what they would say.
If it's steel, they will, or copper.
This situation here, somebody kept driving with a flat tire, and this is the outcome of it.
Great morning. Customer states with all the bling all around, 2020 Honda Civic. Then when she goes to put gas in, the fuel goes in and comes straight down on the ground after she caught a flat. So I think we got some damage under the bottom. Hopefully it's quick and easy. Let's see. So the customer dropped this off at 7:30 and said, can I have it back by 10? I don't think so. So here's what happened. You see all this rubber right here? This car caught a flat. There's rubber from the tire. The tire separated and it came up, and she kept driving. Instead of just pulling over, changing the spare, changing the flat, it kept hitting. So it cut the filler neck in half.
Wow.
So she's trying to fill the car with gas. Obviously, it's missing the tank. So this thing is going to need a complete gas tank because this is all one piece. So let's go call the customer and let's see if we get a part 2. Also an evap line.
She's gonna bring it to the dealer and be like, "Is this under my warranty?"
You're probably right.
Can you put it back together? I'm taking it to Honda.
So here's the thing. So she was able to drive to go get gas, to put gas in it. Why don't you drive somewhere to get the nail or whatever it is situated on your tire? Well, maybe she didn't have any gas to get there, but now look at the situation she's in. And I'm guessing she's a she, right? Because of the bling bling around the.
He said she.
Oh, he did say she.
Did he say she or the customer? I think he just said the customer.
Yeah.
He didn't want to profile her. Maybe the pronouns are on the repair order.
Something's wrong with your tire. Go take care of it.
Yo, if the little light comes on, check the tire pressures, man.
Go take care of it as soon as possible. Don't wait.
In a safe location.
Yeah, don't wait. Don't wait. It could cost you. It could cost you more than just a repair. So, or cost somebody else.
That's what I think of the most, like hurting somebody else too, right?
Mm-hmm.
In your stupidity.
Tire blowing out because you wanted to drive to the
control
next
the car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, fuel and gas stations, honey. Fuel. We've talked about this a long time ago. But about fuel, getting fuel from specific places. But we're probably gonna have to do a little bit of. Well, it does have the caption, so maybe you can understand because he's got a very heavy accent. But I'm hoping you can understand him. Buy fuel in busy places.
Be smart and buy your fuel only in busy places.
Your
There
fuel.
is always reason why in one place
Clean
everybody go and buy fuel, but in another place just few people go. This is the case when we always follow the crowd. There is chemical reactions.
That's very good. This is the case. This is, in other words, this is the only case where you follow the crowd.
That's
Remember
funny.
a while ago we talked about, jumping off a bridge. If everybody else jumps over a bridge, are you going to do the same?
If everybody goes to Sunoco, are you going to Sunoco?
In this case, it's a good thing. Keep going. I'm gonna keep playing
What's
the
going
video.
on? There is shelf time for fuel. For diesel, for example, 6 to 12 months. Also, water evaporates, and when it comes back, it is water. And then when the fuel settles, if the place is not busy, if we are not lucky, we get this portion, what is water. We can get full tank of water for our car. So now you are informed. Buy your fuel only in busy places.
Thanks,
Yeah. A couple of things. We get so many cars with bad fuel in them.
Talk about that real quick.
We used to get cars with ethanol in them.
Mm-hmm.
We get cars with the water content, like he says, and it just messes up the. I mean, you can usually flush it out and then put fresh fuel in it, do a fuel system service, stuff like that.
But it's costly to do that, though. It's gonna
yeah.
You know?
You're gonna get 5-6 hours depending on the car. If there's no drain plug on the tank, or you can't pump the fuel out with the fuel pump, stuff like that. Yeah, you're gonna pay $700 to, depending on the damage of the fuel to the car, $7,000. Depends on what it is.
So back home also we had situations where because of the temperatures and because of the salt and the liquid salt, a lot of these old gas stations have cracks in their tanks, and water was getting in that what's it called, Seatown or whatever, in Waterbury. That one gas station in the middle of, and everybody would stop there because it's like in the middle of the neighborhood and it's convenient. But it was like one of the places with the oldest fuel tanks in the ground, and they were getting water inside the fuel, and they end up at the dealership with a check engine light and the car skipping and misfiring because there's water in the fuel. So yeah, pay attention. This is a very good point to go to busy gas stations to get your fuel, because you said that the fuel is always being replenished.
Yeah, it's always being replenished. The tanks are clean. Yeah, yep. You always want to do that.
Very good. All right. Now this PSA, this is the last PSA, and then the other ones are more like news. But this PSA is about Advanced Auto Parts. We talked about.
Yeah, if you're looking for a side hustle.
This guy's going to tell you right now.
Advanced Auto Parts is closing all these stores in 2025, so everything is 95% on sale. You want a side hustle, you want to make some money, now is your time. We bought literally everything we can get our hands on. Everything is 95% off, so go ahead and
95% off.
Matt and I are really searching for a store because I don't know where these stores are exactly, but not around where we live.
Austin has some.
Oh,
yeah.
We need to go over there. Excuse me.
Austin has one. Round Rock has one. Oh, yo, they just built one down by us.
I'm talking about that are closing.
Yes,
with 95%. What are we doing? We need to get over there.
That's where Desiree bought her brakes. She bought pads, front pads and rotors, and rear pads for $60.
She did say that. Yep. Yeah.
And I said, "Where the heck did you go?" And she was like, "Round Rock." So we got to find it.
We have to go there.
Yeah, we have an online parts store too.
We do. Yeah, if you need any parts, we have.
We have an eBay store.
Yeah, Go to our eBay store. It's under PTL Auto Works.
A lot of Honda parts. Actually, I think Honda, Toyota.
They're Honda and Toyota parts. Yeah, Honda and Toyota parts. Gaskets.
Turbo gaskets. Valve cover gaskets.
Just go
a lot of
go
seals.
To our eBay store. You'll see all the parts if you need parts for your vehicle. But let me play the rest.
Grab it while you can. We couldn't even load up to the car. Look how much money we saved, $2,200, and we bought like nearly $4,000 worth of stuff. We couldn't even fit it on our car. Look at that. Look how long the receipt is. That thing is like my height. God damn. Go and get it while you can.
Easy. Wow.
$2,200. They spent $2,200 for $4,000.
For $4,400 worth of parts. That's like half. Yeah.
That's pretty amazing, honey. We have to.
Yeah. Put all this stuff on our store.
We should go tomorrow. All right, y'all. I'm done with my PSAs, but so let's keep on going. There's a couple of things here. Why are you doing that? Where did something happen?
Yeah,
I missed something.
Something hit my hand.
Oh, okay.
The sky is falling, like Bishop Wooden. They'll believe anything.
Bishop Wooden is the greatest, man. That guy is so funny. Okay, so let me go down the line.
Robbed of fueling. Don't keep driving it.
Yeah, okay, so let's go into these most expensive trucks.
Oh, yeah.
This is really good. This is a really good video.
The 5 most expensive pickups in the world, and the last one is magnificent. Number 5, Ford F-150. Limited is the most luxurious version of America's best-selling pickup.
Shelby,
it features a 3.5-liter V6 EcoBoost engine with 450 horsepower. The interior boasts premium leather, a panoramic sunroof. Price, $70,000. Number 4, Ram 1500 TRX. This is a powerhouse, equipped with a 6.2-liter Hellcat V8 engine.
Is that what it's called, a T-Rex?
T-Rex.
It's a T-Rex. Somebody could have fixed that. That's terrible. I just noticed that.
It's an AI talking.
T-Rex. It's a T-Rex, y'all. It's a T-Rex.
producing 702 horsepower. Built for extreme terrain, it features reinforced suspension and a launch control mode for lightning-fast acceleration. Price, $100,000. Number 3, Mercedes X-Class F6. This pickup is based on the Nissan Navara.
I've never seen this thing before.
Because it's a European car.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Hilux.
Oh, okay. I guess it's not. Wait until you see what's number 1.
Navara platform, but upgraded with premium features. It comes with a 258 horsepower V6 turbo diesel engine and a luxurious interior with leather. Price, $120,000. Number 2, Hennessy Velociraptor 6x6. Built on the floor. F-150 Raptor. This extreme pickup is modified by Hennessy Performance. It boasts 6-wheel drive, lifted suspension, and a 600 horsepower twin turbo V6 engine. Price, $325,000. Number 1, Toyota Hilux AT44 6x6. Price, $375,000. Customized by Arctic Trucks. The Toyota Hilux AT40.
Let me stop. $375,000 for the Hilux.
Wow. It's worth every penny.
Like,
not really.
Like where? No. Does it really cost? Or is that just a...
It must be this one that's like got aftermarket accessories on it.
Oh, okay.
And if it was imported to the United States, which it doesn't look like in America with the cars behind it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look. Okay, let me come
AT44 6x6 is built for the world's harshest environments, including Antarctica. It features 6-wheel drive, a reinforced chassis, and a body adapted to extreme.
Wow.
How is it 6-wheel drive? You got 4 wheels.
I don't know. It's AI.
If you count the steering wheel, that's 5. Stupid computer. Stupid. What's the Chinese ChatGPT called? Blue cow or something? I don't know. Blue chow.
Muchachita, what's going on? Muchachita. You really
6x6.
You really screw that up, muchachita. Yeah, the Hilux.
Whoa, I moved the table.
The Hilux pickup truck.
We had one when we worked in Burleson. Remember, it was a Mexico.
I did. The red one, right?
Yes, it was a red one. Yep.
It can go underwater too, like
for a certain extent.
Yeah,
that's what the snorkel's for. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. He says even in Antarctica, harshest places, like even
they
Antarctica.
drive him. They drive him on the snow up there.
That's really cool.
The guy we watch on TV with the camping and stuff.
Does he have a Hilux?
Yeah,
the one that has the wooden house on the.
Yeah, the one that goes camping with his wife. And...
Yeah. No, different person. Yep. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Now we're going on to the most expensive maintaining vehicles.
Oh, is my Porsche on there?
Let's see.
These are the 5 most expensive car brands to maintain. I did a video the other day on the lowest maintenance cars. You all asked for the most expensive brands, so here it is. What was kind of fun though is I actually tried to guess the 5 and I got pretty close. See if you can guess the 5, but here they are. Number 5 is Jeeps. I feel like Jeeps is such a polarizing brand. People love them or hate them, but they're showing up on the list. Number 5 is one of the most expensive cars to maintain.
Jeeps?
Number 4, no surprise, I actually thought this would be higher, is Range Rover. While they look good and a lot of people try to drive them, they are extremely expensive to maintain. I would definitely lease a Range Rover
we talked about
car
that
because they are constantly in the shop. Number 3 is Porsche. Porsche actually doesn't have that many maintenance issues, but when you have to maintain it or fix it, it is so expensive to do it. I actually really like Porsche. They drive really well, but they're extremely expensive to take care of.
That's because you don't know how to fix it.
All right. So what do you think is number 1?
I mean, I don't know where he's going with this. It's got to be like maybe a McLaren or a Bugatti or a Pagani.
Yeah, no,
Koenigsegg.
I don't know why. Now that I think about it, he didn't even add those type of cars. These are just like normal people driving cars. Like just normal, not these high. I mean,
BMW.
We'll watch the rest of the video and we'll see.
Well, you just asked me.
I did. This guy's name is Braden Fulcrum. If anybody wants to follow him, he does very good videos.
Let's get him on.
Yeah, he's got a very good.
Number 2
channel.
is Mercedes, and the number 1 spot I actually got wrong. I didn't think they'd be number 1 on the list, and that is BMW. What's crazy is every one of these are considered luxury cars, but are not the best made cars. When you're going to buy a car, think through everything that it costs to actually drive this thing. Don't just keep up with the Joneses. I know these cars are flashy and cool, and honestly, you can pick them up for pretty cheap. But there's a reason you're picking up for pretty cheap. Okay, go tried and true. Do one of the quality brands like Honda or Toyota, and your pocketbook will thank you later. If you're looking for more ways to grow your net worth, follow me.
You see, follow him if you want to grow your net worth. But anyway, same thing.
We say this all the time.
We say it all the time.
It's like A Gucci bag? Is it Gucci? What's the bag for the handbag?
What? Which one?
Like, what's an
Hermes?
expensive?
There's Hermes. Hermes is one of the most expensive bags, and you have to
the Gucci bag. Is it Gucci?
The Gucci?
I don't know, but like those expensive handbags. So like, there's the Gucci bag and the Coach bags, and
the Coach bag is nothing compared to a Gucci bag.
I'm like, I would buy a Toomey bag over all of those because it would last. Like, it's a flashy product, but it doesn't last.
Louis Vuitton bags.
Louis Vuitton. That's what I was thinking. You know, I went there once.
Yeah, we went there once.
But I went for her for Christmas. I walk in, right?
He walked out.
I walk in.
Needless to say, I don't have a Louis Vuitton.
I walk in. I'm walking around. I'm like, somebody gonna help me? And nobody helped me. So I walked out, walked to Coach, and bought 2 bags. I bought 2 for the price of 1.
He probably would have walked out anyway.
Yeah, when they said, this one here is $3,000. I'm like, what? We'll buy an apartment building.
No, that's too rich for our blood. The Coach bags are really nice bags, and I'm content with those. I'm telling you, I have really nice Coach bags, but yeah, I would probably tell him to bring it back. Honestly, if he was to get me in a bag like that, because it's just not worth it. Okay, mi amor. I have something special for you. And this actually
besides my milk?
And this actually yeah, I got him. I packed him some raw milk and brought it to the shop.
I was so excited. I couldn't wait to drink it. It's so good. This is what you look forward to when you're married 20 years.
Yeah.
You get to drink milk together.
Candace Owens actually had this on one of her reels, and you had to look at it. It's your good old Porsche, but this is so interesting to me here. Watch. Do you see that? What is happening, Porsche? What is going on? Like, really, what's going on?
It's walking around like this. The car's driving through this.
What is going on? Is that the craziest thing?
I don't know, but I'm going to try it next week.
Like, who would have figured that out? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, who puts a camera on their wheel to watch the center cap spin?
Yeah, somebody must have been washing the car or somebody
must have said, yo, when the Porsche logo spins, it's the swastika.
Yeah, swastika.
And the guy's like, no, it's not. He puts a GoPro on it, and he's like, I'll be damned.
So crazy.
I bet you nobody knew what the heck we were even talking about until we just said that.
Yeah, that's it. All right. All right, let's get into this.
Porsche, I love you even more.
We got a lot of God, guns, meat, and potatoes to go. So let's get into this, Matt Pollard. Let's go.
Do you have a video?
I do. Let me get to the
So I was watching in the car when I was driving the beginning of it, and I watched JD come in and some of the Congress people come in, and
we're talking about the speech to Congress. Yes.
And so now Trump's walking in. They go, I introduce to you the President of the United States. The whole right side is like, woo. The whole left side's like, and
I'm gonna show it.
And then you're going to show that when he rips the thing out of the person's hand?
Oh, no, I don't have that.
So they're walking in, and one of the congressmen sees somebody's holding up a piece of paper, and he rips it and throws it, and you just see it go flying through the air. I was like, wait a second, what the heck was that?
Like, you would never see this in, think about all the things that happened back, in all the Congress getting together, or all the meetings with the presidents, and all these things that have happened in these great places. You have never seen anything that has happened lately. Like, the president, and we'll go back to what's his name, to Biden, barely speaking, barely getting words out.
Stuff coming out with this now.
What's coming out?
So I guess Barack Obama came up with a executive pin.
What does that mean?
That means you can sign an executive order with a PIN number. And they're saying that Joe Biden signed 90%, I don't want to say 90%, 80% of the executive orders with a PIN number.
And not with his actual signature.
Correct.
What?
That's unconstitutional.
What?
So look for that. I heard that in Glenn Beck this morning.
A PIN number?
Yep. Barack Obama was the first president to ever sign an executive order with a PIN number. He only did it one time.
Wow.
But apparently Joe Biden did 80% of these with a PIN number.
Wow.
Who's running the country the last 4 years?
Yeah, that's pretty scary. Yeah, so, everything that's has happened in these past, 8 years now, I want to say, right?
You mean like the 4 with Trump and the 4 with Biden?
Oh, yeah, when it started with Trump and, all just the hysteria and all the back and forth and like people respected, each other.
It was till the end of Obama.
Yeah. People actually respected each other, the Democrats and the Republicans and people in office and Congress. And, like, I don't remember ever hearing somebody trying to say something bad about, putting somebody down in such horrible ways that they
Correct.
have. Like, I've never seen this. Anyways, let's go into the speech so you can see how it started. Matt gave you the entrance, without any visual, but you can just imagine. But this is when he got to the actual point.
Citizens, America is back.
Look at the room. Actually, Pastor was talking about reading the room.
Yeah,
on
reading
Wednesday,
the room, right?
On Wednesday. So here on the right side of the picture
are the Republicans.
Are the Republicans, and on the left, those that are there, the Democrats, because a lot of them didn't show up because they wanted to, I guess, protest or whatever against the speech. But they just sat there. They just sat there through the whole thing, and they sat there with signs, and so the internet took advantage of that. The internet took advantage of that. Like the silliest thing. Why would you do that? Like you're just setting yourself up for the internet to go in for trolling and all that good stuff.
Yep, for sure.
Let me finish playing.
You know what the best part was? Not seeing Nancy Pelosi sitting up there.
Oh, behind Trump.
Behind Trump.
Look at him.
He's doing the Trump dance. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. I love it.
Even that. When in your lifetime have you ever imagined that group of people in this where it's usually just so melatonin? That's melatonin? Yeah. Monotone. That's the word. Not melatonin.
Our country butts will get it sooner or later.
Monotone, so quiet, so you wouldn't even watch this. Like you wouldn't even watch this because it's like so boring and people saying things that you don't even understand. Mm-hmm. And now look at what this has come to. It's just
it's all because of Trump. It's first term.
So
he like broke the narrative of what a politician is. Because as you can see, they're all corrupt, scummy people.
Yeah,
living off our tax dollars.
Everything's being revealed.
And I keep telling, like, I would say this when I worked at Lexus in 2005 and 6 and all that. I'm like, listen, the government doesn't make money. The government takes money.
Yeah. I mean, hello.
They run the post office and Amtrak and they're failing businesses. What does that tell you?
So let's talk about Al Green being kicked out. First of all, I thought it was Al Green, the singer. I'm like, Al Green?
I was like,
what?
No.
He's a senator?
Probably do a better job than this guy.
He's a senator? I mean, I love his songs. And what? He's acting a fool? Like, anyways, let's see.
He was acting a fool.
Let's see what happened. Now,
Irlanne comes home. I said, yo, you're going to love the first 2 minutes of the speech. I was like, Al Green got thrown out.
This is so insane. Like, I just don't get it.
So its single largest 1 month gain ever recorded. A 41-point jump.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House.
Such disrespect.
That's the second time. There's right before this, Speaker Johnson said, "Excuse me, Mr. President," and then addressed the situation. This is the vote of them throwing him out.
Oh, okay. So it already had been.
Yeah, it's been going on.
This is
looking at JD like
such disrespect.
Look at him.
such like this is the president, like okay, fine, you don't like. I mean, I'm tired of.
If we did this to Obama, we would be scumbags. We would be Nazis. We'd be racist.
To Biden, to anybody else
in the House, and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning.
That's your warning. Look at with his cane.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session.
They're chanting again.
Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong with him. Something's wrong with him. I think something's wrong with him.
Yeah, he's a Democrat.
And did you see like the look in his face? Like,
this is what happens when you don't have term limits.
He didn't even hear what he said. Like,
he knows what's going on.
You think so? He looked a little.
I hope so. He's representing somebody's state.
He looked a little spaced out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me play.
He probably took Joe Biden's meds.
Take your seat.
Watch. Look at him.
Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order.
I rewinded it. Look he's got his stick out. Like, if that would have been the other side, they would have arrested him. They would have tackled them. Like, he's
threatening Joe Biden.
Yeah, threatening with the cane. He's gonna hit him.
He was threatening his life with the cane.
Oh my goodness, this is so crazy to me. Like, only
all these people want is self. They're not doing anything for their states over there.
Wow. Okay, so that happened. That happened. He disrespected. He yelled. He screamed. He got removed from the area, and then he goes, and I don't know if you saw this or not, honey, but he goes over to good old Charlemagne over at the Breakfast Club.
Another brainwash.
And look what he says.
Invidious discrimination in the House of Representatives.
Look what
I'm a son of the segregated South. The rights that the Constitution recognized for me, my friends and neighbors denied. I had to sit in the back of the bus, the balcony of the movie, drink from a.
Because you broke the law.
You disrupted, and then they gave you several chances to sit down. Look, 3 chances. I want to say like three chances for him to settle down, and he still stood there. Like they weren't talking to him. Like, that's why I'm thinking something's wrong with this guy. But anyway, and now he goes onto this radio show that millions of people listen to because they listen to this other guy for I don't know whatever reason, but and saying that he's putting that division out there, saying that they did it because of this. This is why
there's discrimination. This is why there's division. This is why there's racism.
This is a lie. He's telling a lie.
You pull this card in any situation when you're wrong.
And my relatives who committed some crimes were locked up in the bottom of the jail. I know what invidious discrimination looks like. The Klan burned a cross in my yard. I know what it smells like. I was in filthy waiting rooms, and I've been in places where I didn't want to be, and I know what it sounds like. I've been called all kinds of ugly names. So I know invidious discrimination. And when the speaker decided that I would be removed, and then there was this motion, this resolution to censure me, it became obvious to me that I was not being treated as others were. Mm-hmm. And candidly speaking, it is invidious discrimination, harmful discrimination.
I cannot.
Sure, until the Supreme Court watched the video. Actually, they were there, so you're going to lose, bud.
I cannot. This is just like, but you know what? People won't follow this. And certain people won't follow this and they'll just hear that clip and they'll run with it. They'll hear that little clip and they won't follow up and see what the outcome was. They're only going to see this clip and run with it forever.
Well, hopefully we get term limits and this dude's out anyways.
This is terrible. This is
terrible. Getting ridiculous.
But anyways, in a good note, this also happened and this is amazing.
DJ?
This little DJ kid is just a superstar. 13 years old, a cancer survivor, brain cancer, several surgeries this kid got, and Trumpito really stood out and made him a Secret Service agent and gave him a his own badge, and there's the Secret Service director, and it's just so nice. And he's from Texas, by the way.
Yep.
His dad has the Texas flag on his shirt.
Yeah, he sure does.
And the hug, and even through all this wonderful thing that's happening, and the acknowledgement of even the other young lady and her parents, the young lady that was SA'd, and these Dems on the other side sat there and did nothing. They just sat there, and so I'm gonna pause it real quick. Now they didn't look like this while that good stuff was happening, but these are the little signs. But they might as well have been sitting like that.
That might as well be what they say.
Yeah. While DJ was getting his award and his, what do you call that? His badge. Yeah. They might as well. They sat there the whole time. Lincoln Riley's mother. Lincoln Riley. This young lady who was essayed and murdered by illegal immigrants who were criminals.
Wasn't he just let out like a week before?
They were let out. Yeah, they were arrested and let out. Both of them were, and given the opportunity to do this horrible thing. And the other young girl who was 12 years old, who was also in. Life was taken in such a horrific way, and Trump opened up a sanctuary for animals because she was an animal lover.
Yeah.
It was so great moments, great for America, great moments for unity, and these people just sat there and didn't even clap, didn't even acknowledge. Disgusting. The man that died, Corey in Butler, Pennsylvania, when that the kid tried to take out Trump, and he ended up unaliving the Corey. I mean, the family was there and they didn't get up. I mean, this is just what a disgrace.
And you people keep voting for him.
Disgrace. And it's not all Democrats, okay? These are the leaders of the Democratic Party.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they are. How? What? And anyway, so the little signs say "America last."
I love war.
I've voted against women. I steal from taxpayers.
They sure do.
Illegals first. All these little signs. They did it to themselves. They opened up the door for the trolls to come in and do that. So,
thank you.
Too bad.
All right, next.
Okay, moving right along. Let's see. That kid, that DJ kid is a star. I'm telling you.
I wish you had the video of
him hugging Trump.
What's the girl's name? The swimmer.
Oh, I forgot her name.
The blonde.
Riley, isn't it? Riley Gaines.
Riley, yeah. Did you see her talk about this after?
I did.
Did you hear her prayer at NASCAR last week at COTA?
I did too. I should have brought that up actually.
Yo.
So this 13-year-old kid is amazing, a star. Everybody's loving him. He's posted everywhere. Like, just people are just really gravitating to him. The way he talks in such a, I don't know, such a eloquent way, you know, with his Southern twang. And it's he's just very, very special. He's such a character, you know. And this lady, this newscaster, said the most horrific thing about this. Mind you, these guys sat there, didn't do anything, didn't clap, didn't acknowledge. And then on top of that, this is what a news anchor says. I'm going to play this really quickly. And this is actually Benny. Benny had posted this. Let me see.
Was it what was going on MSNBC? Rachel Maddow called it disgusting. And Nicole Wallace on MSNBC said that DJ should consider potentially killing himself. Those are her words, not mine. That's what she said. And she said that she made it in light of a joke about trying to make a joke about January 6th or something. It's repulsive. It's the most viral clip on the internet right now.
But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump's supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide.
Do you think that she should lose her job for saying
that? Why would she say that?
Absolutely. There is a
Why would she say that?
I thought you were going to show me this other crazy MSNBC lady.
Who? The Rachel Maddow?
Yeah.
No, I didn't even see what she said.
Stupid things too.
She said it was disgusting or whatever. Yeah. But this lady talking about that he would commit suicide.
I hope the father sues him.
she needs to be fired. All right, let me play the rest of this. I hope the father
sues that lady.
There is a standard for those who report our news and who cover what happens in this country. And yes, those who employ her and pay her her paycheck should evaluate if they want that to be the face of their operation.
So this is
was it MSNBC? Which news?
I think that was. Here's another clip. This is Trump talking about it because he was not happy about it.
Frankly, what Nicole Wallace said.
But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide.
I've never been a fan of hers, and she's not very talented. But I'll tell you what she said the other day about that young man.
She used to be on The View.
She should be forced to resign. And Rachel Maddow should be forced to resign. Nobody watches her anyway. I don't know if it's not possible they pay her as much money as I hear, but certainly she's lost all credibility, both of them. But what they said the other day, they should be forced to resign about that young person who is suffering greatly.
Yeah, who is suffering greatly.
How disgusting.
Hope he sues them.
How absolutely disgusting. I mean, why? Don't even say anything. I mean, how could you say stuff like that?
They try to turn it. Everything's tries to turn the narrative.
The secretary said a couple of things too, and I'm just going to play it really quickly and we'll go on. It's just a quick clip.
As President Trump asked in his speech last night, how could anyone possibly be opposed to any of this action that he is taking? Well, apparently, the modern-day Democrat Party could. The behavior of Democrats last night was completely disgraceful and demonstrated how severely out of touch they are with the American public. It was the most shameful moment in the history of presidential addresses in that beautiful chamber. In what was supposed to be a unifying moment for our country, Democrat members of Congress instead screamed at the President of the United States, who was just overwhelmingly reelected by their constituents, walked out of the chamber, and worst of all, they disrespected the American people. Democrats didn't stand to keep men out of women's sports. They couldn't even clap for a girl who got her head smashed in by a man on a volleyball court. Democrats didn't stand for an innocent and beautiful child who is surviving brain cancer. They opposed eliminating taxes on tips and Social Security. They didn't stand in favor of cutting taxes for hardworking Americans. They couldn't even clap for 2 mothers whose daughters were killed by illegal aliens. One of the only things that could get Democrats off their feet last night was cheering for Ukraine, not for America.
Disgusting.
Last night was a very clarifying moment for our country. The Democrats exposed themselves as the party of insanity and hate, the party that wants to put America last. They've allowed their Trump derangement syndrome to stop them from celebrating America and our people, and we will not allow them to forget that.
But what's going to happen is this dude goes on the Breakfast Club show.
Yeah,
and those are the people that are going to continue to vote for the Democratic Party because, oh, the racist, look what they did to this guy. So the few people are still going to vote and push that narrative.
It's just like the devil. He will tarnish anything that you open the door to. He'll tarnish every single good thing that happened on that night was tarnished by everything that these Dems did and these women, what do you call that? Reporting what's going on, and even spewing hate and just terrible things without even realizing it. They're just so full of hate that they don't even realize when it's coming out of their mouth. They're reporting these things and just well, I hope that he doesn't commit. Like what?
Mm-hmm.
So terrible.
All right, keep going. Come on.
All right, let's keep going because we only got a little bit of time left. So
Newscom.
Yeah. Governor Gavin Newsom. I'm trying to call him that, even though I typed it in there the other way. Governor Newsom has a podcast.
Wow, he's desperate, huh? He really he wants that $36 billion.
He's trying to worm his way into presidency, and this is how he's trying to do it. And guess who his first guest was?
A Republican?
A Republican. Charlie Kirk, out of all people, a Christian Republican. I got a couple of clips, and then I got to show you the best one is the insane.
Last night, trying to put my son to bed, He's like, no, Dad, what time? What time's Charlie going to be here? What time? And I'm like, dude, you're in school tomorrow. He's 13. He's like, no. This morning, wakes up at 6 something. He's like, I'm coming. I'm like, he literally would not leave the house.
Did you let him take off school?
No, he did. Of course not. He's not here for a good reason. But the point is,
listen to what Charlie says. Wait.
I just stop.
The point is,
you canceled school for like 2 years. Once one day.
The point is the point, which is you are making a damn dent.
Thank you. I'm kidding.
When you go to these college campuses, I love.
You wanted to hear it before you said something? He said, say it again. Say what he said.
He said, did you let your kid take off of school? And he said, no. He goes, why not? You let him take 2 years off of school.
Great jabbing. This is insane. Gavin's son is a Charlie Kirk fan. Gavin's son
sounds
knows like he has a head on his shoulder.
Knows that his dad's a lying politician.
My goodness. And he's excited. He wants him in school. He's 13 years old.
I love watching your TikTok, which is next level. And clearly, that's expressed by my 13-year-old son.
I want to meet this guy.
Yeah, I actually.
He's coming to a Turning Point event this summer, Tampa, Florida Student Action Summit.
I actually am by the way, if
you should be concerned.
But actually, let me say here is why I'm concerned, because you have expressed that I should be concerned as a Democrat that we're getting clobbered.
Okay. Yes.
That you've figured something out.
It's not me. The president first deserves the credit.
But why? No, hold on. You were at this before Trump was Trump.
I know, but
he was a Democrat back in 2011 and 12.
That's humility right there. He's like, the president deserves the credit. Mm-hmm. Like so humble, even though he was doing it way before. Like this dude he's an outstanding Christian.
He really
Christian.
Is. He puts self aside and he worries about everybody else.
Let me show you the rest of this clip, because I need to show you at the end.
The president deserves huge credit, and I just have to say that as an obligatory thing, because without him, our movement would be small. And you can appreciate that in politics. You have to appreciate the person who is the catalyst.
For you, that's what you sort of attached an identity.
It was also just the catalyst. It was a cultural moment that just opened us up.
And that's what it was, just what it was. And he's being honest with it. And it was a great interview. And I don't know if he should continue to have Republicans on the other microphone, because they don't look good.
He probably only had it because his son likes Charlie.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I found this clip, and I guess there's a couple of things of after during the podcast and situations that happen. And look at what this devil.
I mean, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are we going to get a little?
My Lord and Savior in vain like
that? By the way, forgive me, Jesus. Okay. We can edit that out. Jesus, there's hope.
Gotta stop saying. We have enough libs in our country.
Jesus, on that, Charlie Kirk.
Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. This is Gavin Newsom. Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Or whatever.
The way.
Jesus Christ. Don't get over it. I mean, Jesus. No.
Wow.
Dude, couldn't stop taking the Lord's name in vain.
Are we going to get a little?
He just could do the whole thing. And Charlie told him like 3 or 4 times, as you can see.
Wow.
He could not stop taking the Lord's name in vain.
Well, now you know why there's wrath on California.
Everything. And he's like, dude, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. Like, and he... So crazy. But anyways, they show your true colors. I wanted to show this quick video, honey, because I want you to I want your point of view on this tariff Trump plan thing. And I found this video, which is very informative, and I'd like to know what you think.
I think in the end it's going to work all itself out.
You think at the end, what do you mean?
There must be a tariff on your video.
Come on, what is going on here? Here we go.
The most insane trade war has officially begun because Canada, Mexico, and China are pissed and have now all announced their own plans on how to retaliate against Trump's tariffs. So what the hell is going on? Well, you see, yesterday Trump's promised 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico and 10% on China officially kicked in. What that means is that any goods sent from these countries to the United States will now cost companies 25% more, or 10% in China's case. So for example, if a Canadian business sent a car to the US that cost $50,000, today U.S. companies will pay a $12,500 tariff at the border. So the price of your once $50,000 car is now actually $62,500. Why would Trump purposefully make things more expensive for Americans? Well, two main reasons. The first is more of a longer-term, unguaranteed benefit, but it would be to change consumer habits to buy more American-made products and incentivize more international companies to manufacture in the U.S.
I hope everybody's watching
in theory,
this video.
That means a stronger U.S. economy, more stable jobs, and less dependence on foreign countries. The second reason for imposing these tariffs would be to use them as a tool to pressure Canada, Mexico, and China into doing what Trump wants. Some of these things that he's publicly mentioned include renegotiating trade deals, stopping illegal immigration, and the flow of fentanyl. There's also the far-fetched idea of Canada becoming a state of America. But here's where things get interesting, because instead of just doing what Trump wants, Canada has clapped back with a 25% tariff of their own, and Mexico said they're doing the same but haven't announced the percentage yet. China reacted a little differently by preparing to file a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization.
Why did China, I'm gonna finish it. Why did China not go down the same route as Canada and Mexico? They're
smarter leadership.
That's it, honey. That's it. So rather than anyways, we'll get to the bottom.
They're on emotion because you have a woman
why is Trump
and then
not backing down?
And another woman.
And another woman. Yeah, you got two feminists running countries.
No, listen to this. It makes sense. It's not really that Matt's joking about it. I mean, well, not too far fetched, but there's a reason.
Down. Just listen to this. In 2023, Canada sent 76% of all of their exports to the United States. That accounts for roughly 19% of their entire GDP. In 2024, Mexico sent 78% of all of their exports to the United States. That makes up 37% of their entire GDP.
40%.
But for America, their exports to both countries combined only make up roughly 2.7% of their entire GDP. So simply put, even if they do retaliate, getting into a tariff war with the United States would hit Canada and Mexico much harder. Trump knows this, and he's using it.
Like Toyotas aren't going to be more expensive. Volkswagens aren't going to be more expensive. Chevys might be more expensive. Cars built in America. So all you have to do is say, okay, we're going to build a plant in the United States and it's going to be up and running by this time. You're not going to be tariffed.
Yeah.
It's just a negotiation tool.
It is. It is.
But if you cut my taxes and I have to pay $12,000 more for a car because of a tariff, I don't care because I have more of my money in my pay. Tools.
People were kind of, bugging out because, now Canada came back with a 25% and then now Mexico, and I was like, oh, but look at China. They're like, all right, go ahead and do what you want to do.
That's only 10% anyways.
Do what you want to do. They went to file a lawsuit. I don't know what
with the World Trade Organization.
But the fact that they didn't follow suit of the other countries, you know what I mean? Like it says a lot about how they're thinking.
He's only putting tariffs on countries that have tariffs on us.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. This last video, and we'll go into our funnies, our automotive laughs. This is World War II veterans, and I'll show the video. It's just crazy. So these are normal people in flights, in Air Force flights. See that guy? He just passed out.
Yeah, the G-forces will do that.
Look at this person. Like, totally passes out. That's really insane. Look at this other person.
They throw up too.
Yeah. So here comes the 96-year-old World War II vet. Look at this. Is just glorious to me. He's in a walker. just got off the plane and got back. Look at this lady. Look, 99 years old. How wonderful is that? I mean, when I saw that video, I was like, this, in the original video, it had the sounds of the jet and stuff like that, but I couldn't put it because it had a song on it. But anyways, I thought it was just absolutely amazing that they would show that clip,
that's pretty cool.
That clip exists.
Even the NASCAR drivers, they get to go fly with Blue Angels and stuff, and they pass out.
Oh, do they? Wow.
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah, I guess you gotta.
And think of the G forces in a NASCAR. You're probably hitting 5-6 Gs. Like, that's a lot of G force on your body.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. And you've never flown before in that type of, that's got to be insanely crazy. Okay. So let's get into this laugh. And Matt, you're gonna enjoy this.
Am I gonna laugh?
Maybe.
So you need a job, huh?
Yeah, I want to be a lube tech.
Whoa, you want to be a lube tech?
Yeah, I want to be a lube tech.
Well, have you ever worked on cars before?
No, I do DoorDash, so I drive them.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good start. All right, let's check your other qualifications. You just put that on your finger. We'll just check your pulse. We'll get that later.
What?
And then what type of oil do you put in a car?
That one.
This one. Yep. Awesome. Doing so good. All right, and then what's the difference between these two screwdrivers?
Well, that one's bigger than that one.
No, I mean like the tip. Like the very end of them.
Well, that one's like flatter, and that one looks like a crisscross applesauce.
Love it, dude. Okay. All right, there is one last test, and this is the most important one.
Okay. Whoa. A hammer.
Yes, dude, you got it. You nailed it. Okay.
Really?
Okay, so as far as the lube tech, I don't know if I'm going to start you as a lube tech, honestly, and I haven't talked to my master technician about this yet, but I want to make you his apprentice.
No.
I know he's going to love working with you.
No.
Just by the way you nailed this interview, dude, I think, so I would love for you to start today. Do you want to go meet him?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Congratulations.
Not too far-fetched.
Not too far-fetched.
Is that something?
I wonder if he's really the service manager. He makes a lot of videos.
He does. He's very funny, and I'm going to keep posting a few things because he's like on point every time he makes any of these videos. They're really, really on point. Really good.
He blew up quick.
Yeah, he did. He's funny. He's funny.
The dealer plate guy, if you don't want to follow him.
Oh, yeah. The dealer what?
Dealer plate guy. All right, everybody. Thank you so much again. Like, subscribe, and share.
Subscribe now.
Yeah, do it now.
Take the time and do it now. If you made it to the end, you might as well.
Hey, are you done yet?
Oh, or are they done yet? I thought he was talking to me.
Did you subscribe yet?
Do it.
Okay.
Speaking of the dealer plate guy,
don't forget to hit us up on MINNECT.
Yes, please connect with us on MINNECT and our consulting business. We need you to look into it. I put up several videos out there. If you want to go into PTL AutoWorks Instagram and Facebook to learn a little bit more about what that consists of for service advisors. If you need to brush up on your skills, you need help. Those thinking about going and being a service advisor, getting out of the wash bay. I say this over and over again. You can do it, and you can make a lot of money doing it. It's a wonderful job. I've done it for many, many, many years, and it's, if you like people, if you enjoy talking to people, and you want to make some money, it's for you. So hit me up. If you're a service manager, service director, hit me up. I can turn your service department around. We can do that. We can do it. PTL Global, and we'll put up the link and the phone number for you there.
Yep.
Yeah. Another thing, Cassie, please, y'all, if you want to, please donate so we can help her get this conversion van. Also, the links will be posted on our social media. So go follow us on social media so you can see the links, and Matt will put it on this YouTube clip, episode 2. So yes.
Really quick before, so you can cut this up. Please help this poor girl that needs help. If this was for a transgender surgery, everybody would donate. We would be in the millions. So this is somebody in need. The mother needs help. So please donate to this cause.
Yeah, it's a good cause. Her mother was in the Navy, still in the Navy. Yeah. She's retiring this year, but 24 years, I believe, in the Navy, and she's she fought for this
America
country.
first.
Yeah. So if you hear this, help. Go into our social media. Follow us on Instagram, on X, on YouTube, Facebook, MINNECT, all those good places.
Until
all right,
next
thank
time,
you all. Thank you for listening. Thank you. And remember, Jesus is Lord.
Amen.
He needs to be glorified. You need to be saved. Everybody. His will is that none will perish, but that all will come to repentance. Okay?
We out.
Bye.